Frisk, this is all just a bad dream. Please, wake up.
Huh.
What? Oh, you are awake. Thank goodness. We were so worried. It felt like you were out forever.
Yeah, any longer and I would have freaked out. Tell us next time you decide to take a nap, okay?
Yeah, you made Papyrus cry like a baby.
What? I didn't cry. I don't cry. I just closed something in my eye.
What did you catch?
Tears! Now. The important part is that Frisk is alright. Here, Frisk. Why not drink some tea? It'll make you feel better.
How about we give them space first? They must be very exhausted. Though, from what, I'm not certain. Frisk, we do not remember exactly what happened. There was a flower and then everything went white. But now the barrier is gone. When you are ready, we will return to the surface. It seems the door to the east will lead us there now. But before then, perhaps you might want to take a walk. You can say goodbye to all your wonderful friends. Do as you wish. We will all wait for you here.
I want to talk to all you guys first, several times. Howdy, Frisk. Sorry about almost trying to take your soul. I feel very bad about it. I hope we can still be pals. Hey, don't worry about it, Asgur. I think everybody's tried to kill Frisk at least once. The only person who hasn't in this group is Sans right now. Oh, I see. In that case, I'm not sorry, Frisk. Asgur, that's not what I meant. Frisk, I just realised. Now that we aren't fighting at each other, I can finally ask you, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? Sure.
Let's have a cup of tea.
Oh, well. Actually, the cup I had is cold now. So you shouldn't have it.
Oh.
But I am so happy you said yes. As soon as I can, I will make some more for you. Then we can be great pals. Oh, Frisk, if you're not busy, on nice days you'd walk around and have a good time. That's important. That's the last thing he has to say.
Psst, for Frisk, you gotta tell me, do you think Asco and Torio are, ever gonna get back together? I'm not sure, to be honest.
Not really, not after all that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A woman can dream, though, right? And write fanfiction.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
A lot of fanfiction.
I'm all with you.
I'm with you. On second thought, maybe I won't write fanfic of real people. I mean, isn't real life already the greatest fanfiction of all?
Maybe. That was very philosophical, Alphys.
Don't tell anyone I said that. Cause God's gonna post it online. I'm excited to finally use the human internet. I bet we have all sorts of things under and I can watch.
Crunchyroll. Actually, no, don't introduce them to Crunchyroll. We'll never see them again.
Crunchyroll, Hulu, Neon Alley.
Oh man, we're going to be able to watch anime online.
Of course, Sundyne. What do you think we've been fighting for all along? Yeah, what do you? Whoops. Jigs, I knew you were gonna make that joke.
Wait, Alphys, I didn't know you knew Sans.
Well, doesn't everybody? Who the hell is Sans?
Toriel!
Who the heck is Sans?
Thank you.
Toriel! Hey Frisk, why did you go look for Metaton? He was here for a while too. But he said he had to go somewhere.
So, Alphys, what do you want to do now that we're all free? We have the whole world to explore now.
Well, of course I'm going to go out and, no, I should be honest. I'm gonna stay inside and watch anime like a total loser.
That's the spirit! Everyone, a celebration to being losers! But Paris has the right idea. Losing to Frisk is the best thing that ever happened to me. So I'm glad that we... Huh? What is it, Asgur? What's an anime?
Oh my god. Frisk, please. Help me explain what anime is to Asgore. You see, it's like a cartoon, but...
Oh.
We have Sword Art Online, and we have Noah Bun Gun, and Black Bullet, and we're gonna be here all day, so...
Swords or guns? Swords or guns?
Swords, because they're awesome.
I think we're in agreement for once.
Swords!
So it's like a cartoon, but with swords. Golly, that sounds neato. Where is this? Where can I see the anime? Oh no.
Hold on, I think I have some on my phone. Yeah, look at this! Oh, that's the wrong, never mind.
Golly, were those two robots... guessing? Boy, technology sure is something, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Hey, Alphys! Do you think we can watch something with fighting next? Oh, and then something with princesses! Oh, fighting princesses!
I'll see if I can find some fights any like that, Dandine.
Yay! Hey, Frisk, why don't you go say hi to Nastablook? Oh, tell them I said hi, too. So, Asgore, how about making me a member of the Royal Guard? Well, Papyrus, now that the war is over, we might not need the Royal Guard anymore. What? Then what was the point of the humans' quest? They journeyed all that way, and I'm still not a member of the Royal Guard? Truly, this is the worst possible ending. It seems like you really botched your quest, Frisk. But I, the Great Papyrus, will always be your friend.
No matter how hard you try to get rid of him.
Hey! That's true. Frisk, why don't you take a walk around?
Frisk, why don't you fly? It's faster.
Yeah, Frisk, why don't you fly?
Fly sounds a little dangerous. But they can't fly.
Not with that attitude.
Ah! Frisk, Tori was telling me how she made butterscotch pie for you. Oh, I did bake it for everyone sometime. Uh-oh, that sounds really good.
Cooking? Can I help? Wait a second. Can I help too? Oh god.
Certainly, it would be fun to cook together.
You don't know what you just got yourself into, Toriel.
On second thought, maybe I'll order pizza.
Wise idea, Alphys.
Sorry, I don't have time to talk, Frisk. I'm supposed to be working right now.
But you aren't working!
I know, and it's taking on my concentration. Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, doing this. Last but not least,
Torio. Hello, Frisk. Alfie's upgraded my phone. I'm having a lot of fun with the texting feature. Sans, check out this one. Oh man, Tori. That's brutal.
I can't believe the Queen has returned! The Queen? And also that she's a huge dork! You two are 2 feet away from each other! Why are you texting? That sounds like me.
Worry not, Papyrus. We are texting for a good reason.
Why is that?
Well, cause we're huge dogs. Sans, please do not say that. You are not a dog. You are more than a you're more of a bonehead.
Wow! Those puns are even less funny coming from her.
Then why are you smiling?
It's a petty smile.
Frisk, do not feel left out. I have been writing messages to you as well. You still have my phone number after all this time. Do you not? Well, Frisk, how about you go look around before we all go? Seeing how many good friends you've made here, I am almost certain you must have made some more.
Okay. In every room, Toriel will send us a new message. She's a text from Toriel.
Dear Frisk, Sans and Alphys are teaching me how to text. I am learning so much. For example, do you know what a smiley is? Please, look at this. Now turn your head to the left. It's a picture of me smiling at you. Can you see it? Lol. Lots of laughter. Sincerely, Toriel.
That's all for now. Maybe in the next room you'll receive another. Okay. Charlotte, do you want to take control whilst I yammer on for ages?
Sure. Let's save real quick.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna wanna. I've knocked your headphones out. Sorry.
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna want to go to check out the neutral run. I did write all this down, but I also have not got the patience for it. Okay. I'm gonna talk about a lot of shit, basically. I'm gonna start off with the neutral endings because you have quite a few to get through with different requirements. With the ending we could have gotten a slightly different bit of text. If I'd kept the snowman piece on me, that would have said some way you made a snowman very happy. If you never use consumables, never kill papyrus, and are wearing a bandage and at level 1, Sans will comment on the player's ability to test themselves, but tells them not to brag. If we never used consumables and never killed papyrus, Sans will ask if the player's eaten something. If you're wearing the bandage still, Sans will ask you if you're still wearing that gross bandage. I need to scroll down.
No problem.
If you have never saved and never killed Papyrus, Sans will suggest that the player should save their game. Summon Peace makes Summon Happy. If you do not meet any special requirements listed above or has killed Papyrus, you'd gotten what we had gotten. And if you're doing a genocide route but aborted it in Hotland, Sans immediately hands the phone over to Papyrus. And from there, my god, does it branch out. If I can go back to this. I've got it pulled up because I freaking cannot. I could not write it down. If the protagonist does not kill Toriel, and this was a neutral ending. This is what we got. If you befriended, if you're a pacifist. This first ending that comes up here is pretty much the one we got. If you want to talk to everyone when you can, sure. Elves become even more of a recluse. Betrayed Undyne ending. If protagonist did not befriend Undyne, if you did not befriend Undyne, oh dear, I can't actually read all of it. But if you killed less than 10 monsters, Undyne cannot be befriended before. If you killed anything, Undyne cannot be befriended anyway. But Virus. Oh god, I really can't read it very well because try to do this to make sure something's going on. Undyne does her best not make sure everyone doesn't give up. Prior to join the call for the remainder of it, so it says Undyne has it rough since she lost her job and that he and Sans have been taking care of her now. Sans has hired her as a legal hot dog stand in Hotland, although she hates working there. The rest of the phone call branched into 3 different paths depending on what was done. Befriending Undyne will simply cause Undyne to hate the protagonist even more because they earned her trust and killed somebody. Second.
Okay, later we have.
Right.
If
the protagonist killed Metaton, regardless of befriending Undyne or not, Undyne will lament since Agos gone, Alphas are gone, saying things I couldn't protect her, and it's nothing. Habara suggests he goes out to the protagonist to get revenge, but Undyne says they won't bring anyone back. Forrest is unaware of their deaths, so he asks friends to give the Undyne back, since Undyne bring her friends back because Undyne's not doing so well. This is implied that Alphys commits suicide. Like, if protagonist befriended Undyne and killed monsters afterwards, Undyne regrets becoming friends with the protagonist because they murdered someone shortly after. She feels hurt, betrayed, and angry at herself and doesn't understand why she became friends with the protagonist. She says that he knew what humans were like but failed to recognise it and became friends. Because of a mistake, people got hurt. Varus would then suggest the player never comes back here since Undyne would destroy them and something. Well, the call ends with Varus saying goodbye forever in the third branch of the protagonist. Okay. I'll have to go.
The Exile Queen.
Exile Queen ending. The protagonist has also killed 10 monsters, Papyrus or Undyne. The Queen's new policy was met with utter backlash. Basically, since the protagonist killed Undyne, so a rebellion was formed to overthrow the Queen. If Undyne's alive, Undyne gets enraged that Asgore was killed, and if Metaton is killed, Alphys disappeared. It's implied that she committed suicide. Undyne spearheaded the resistance, banished Toriel back to the ruins. Sans comments that Undyne seems more for killing humanity than Asgore was. If Undyne was killed, Toriel just peacefully resigns and returns to the ruins after hearing about the rebellion, causing the underground to become an uneasy and hopeless anarchy. Sans mentions he decided to join Toriel when she returned to the ruins and bought something in Snowdin. Well, I'll get to the library and got up some books from Snowdin so she doesn't have to read the same books. That same ones. If Papyrus is left alive, Papyrus also accompanies Toriel to the ruins and even plays Treble, I guess. I can't bring the whole thing across because then it'll get in the game's way. As long as both Papyrus and Sans have also convinced Toriel to leave the ruins sometimes.
Oh crap.
As long as they stay behind as as long as one of them stays behind and keeps watching humans. Papyrus says he loves to stand by the Queen, practicing for the correct mum when they come. Perhaps due to the green light trailer, Papyrus asks, "Is it me? Am I the mum?" Sans ends the call hoping things are better where the protagonist is. If Papyrus is killed, Sans calls Toriel a good roommate and mentions how she's sometimes something and how she'd like to see the protagonist again. Sans does not have the heart to tell Toriel that they killed Papyrus because she protected them, and ends the call with "Never come back here, you are not welcome" in his super serious mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also
The
Undyne.
the Undyed ending. Requirements. The protagonist has killed Toriel but not killed Undyne. Undyne becomes a ruler of Underground and enforces a policy to destroy all humans who come, waging a war on humanity. Has militarized the Underground and personally plans to destroy the protagonist. Something about Toriel. If Papyrus is dead, will imply that she has been killed and the protagonist is responsible. If Papyrus is alive, however, he'll say he does not feel that she might not be feeling well. Now this sounds talking about Toriel. Papyrus decides to take over. Papyrus has been killed. Sans warns the protagonist to watch their back, saying things look real bad for you. If Papyrus is alive and befriended, Papyrus will interrupt the call and tell the player that Undyne has instated Papyrus to the most royal position, which is a figurehead position where he stands there and looks cute, but he is proud of it. Papyrus says the protagonist should come and visit, but Undyne will probably kill them if they do. He says he should risk it. Whether or not Undyne is alive will not affect the dialogue of the ending.
Alright, moving on.
Moving on. The Metaton ending.
Okay, what happens to that one?
Requirements. Toriel. The protagonist was to kill Toriel and Undyne but not kill Metaton. Metaton becomes the ruler of the Underground since Undyne disappeared and established a dystopian society where he brainwashes the Underground with his television show. Sans mentions that it's become his agent with hands thrown over to the Metaton. Metaton establishes a policy on humanity that any human that falls can join his fan club for free. He's also created a statue of Alphys that goes on to say that he was not the greatest to her. He also apologised to Alphys and asked him to help him rule, but he couldn't find her. Emphasises something. It is implied that Alphys committed suicide. Metaton asks the protagonists to think about something. Ends the phone call right there. If Papyrus is alive and befriended, he then joins the call to mention he became Metaton's second agent. And things have gotten a lot better since the protagonist came, excluding the fact that anyone that claims to be unhappy goes missing. Who does not worse if Metaton goes missing. But Mrs. Undyne asks the protagonist if they see her. Something about talk to her if they see her.
The Papyrus ending.
Papyrus is killed. Protagonist has killed Toriel, Undyne, Metaton, but have not killed Papyrus. By process of elimination, Papyrus became the new ruler of Underground, though Sans does not... something. He tells Papyrus that Asgore, Alphys, Metaton and Undyne are on vacation. The Underground is thriving, productivity is up, and Papyrus cooks everyone spaghetti. The human policy stated that all humans will be judged to... humans will be judged to be all good or all bad. Either way, they get puzzles. Once Sans leaves, Papyrus goes on about his new responsibility as the ruler when people want to give up and how he misses his friends. He laments on how Undyne never picks up his calls and they're really enjoying themselves. He ensures as the protagonist that he's determined to make everyone give up on giving up in the Underground and he wants to leave the Underground and hang out with the protagonist again. I think this might be the aborted genocide ending. Crimes, the protagonist has only killed Toriel, Undyne, and Metaton. No one else boss has been killed, Glide and So Sorry included. A little strange white dog becomes president of Underground. The dog sleeps on the throne, does nothing. Strangely, this is the best life for everyone. Oddly enough, Sans does not mention Papyrus on the phone. Dog song will play during the call, just like in the Impossible ending.
The leaderless ending. The other definition, the no mercy route.
Where all boss monsters are killed. The Sea Genocide route. Crimes. The protagonist has killed Toriel, Undyne, Metaton, and at least one other boss monster. The Underground.
So the main thing is kill all the boss monsters.
Yeah. The Underground is leaderless and less crowded. Things are getting pretty bad. It is dark. You feel they're gonna die in the underground, trapped in the dark. Varys says that something is not cut out for something like that because he's the lead and like take it easy, which is a joke. He says is what happens when people like him take it easy. Sans does notice to go to hell when the boss monster goes to hell. If no non-boss monsters are killed, Sans says see you instead. I think I will have to. There'll be a bunch of annotations saying what I haven't done. Little is known about.
And then we have the near genocide one.
Near genocide ending. Basically, the protagonists follow genocide requirements through Waterfall, the mini-bosses of Hotland, but failed to exhaust their random encounters. The protagonist does not encounter alphas on this route as it requires killing Undyne the Undying, which interrupts protagonist meeting with alphas in Hotland. After Sans finds the protagonist, Golding hands the phone down to Alphys, who's become the new ruler of the Underground. She explains that after hearing Undyne's last word, her resolve was strengthened, and she evacuated the remaining monsters in the Underground for safe location, presumably the True Lab. They hailed her as a hero. Oh, hello. Don't drag your dirty feet here. She killed the I haven't seen this. And elected her.
I have to get the other. I have to get the ferryman to get back to Snowden.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Go up and see Metaton. Go see Metaton. That's the book.
That's the book. Oh, wait.
Despite her confidence in her governing skill, she still actions around people. After mourning the loss of her friends, she ends the call saying that she should have killed the protagonist when she had the chance. Finally, you get the dirty hacker ending, which is basically just if you mod the game too much, Sans will say you shouldn't have got this, and you're just a dirty hacker, aren't you? That took a hell of a lot longer than I thought. Pacifist ending.
Still burning.
Want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh,
very clear that basically Alphys made Flowey, who is Asriel. Asriel, when he went to the surface, to see the yellow flowers, must have got some stuck to him.
Oh, there he is.
And brought it back down. And when he died, his dust infused with one of the seeds, which also happened to be the flower which Alphys experimented on, creating Flowey, who, since he has no soul, can't feel anything, he has no compassion, so he just decided to kill everybody. Essentially. He's as he is, and now he's going back to that. Flowey is getting on to the genocide route now, I guess, because there's still about 10%, 25% of the story we're still missing if we don't do the genocide route. Basically, it's implied that in the genocide route, or in all the routes, Kara, the fallen human who we've named Kara, that's the official name, possesses Frisk. Well, more on that in a bit. And Flowey says how he woke up in the garden, saying, and Asgore found him. And when Asgore tried to comfort him, Flowey didn't feel a thing, and he spent desperately trying to feel something. He eventually went to his mum, Toriel, in the ruins. That did nothing. So, and he decided just to end it. Basically, that's what he wanted to do. But he sort of realised as he was dying, what happens to you if you don't have a soul when you die? Instantly goes, no, I don't want to die. His determination brought him back to the garden just before Asgore found him, his save point. So he realised he had the power to reset, and so he started off trying to befriend everyone like we have, and then he got bored because he'd seen everything. Like, he played every game, he'd lost every game, he's read every book, he burned every book. So what he did, just saying, he decided to kill everyone to see what would happen. with the excuse going, I don't like doing this. I just have to know what happens. Which he goes, what an excuse. Then in the Genocide Ending, Kara slash Frisk tries to kill him. Right at the end of the Pacifist, at the Genocide route, you see Kara, who in the second Genocide route you do, calls themselves the demon who comes when it's called. And the entire time if you level up every time you level up and every time a stat increases, Kara claims that's her. Or them, sorry. What else? And then at the end of it, you're given the option to erase the game or do not. If you decide to erase the game, Kara will say, right, you are a great partner. And then if you decide to hit do not, Kara will say, since when were you the one in control? Then you get a nice big jump scare off them. If you want to play the game again, if you open it, you just get a blank screen with howling wind. You have to wait there for 10 minutes until Kara comes back saying, why are you here? There's nothing for you here. Like, I see you want to go back. And you have to give Kara your soul to go back. And after that, all neutral and pacifist runs are ruined. I will explain why in the credits. Next up, Gaster, and I suppose by default Sans, because you can't really talk about one without talking about the other. Gaster. No, I've said quite a bit about Gaster. He was the royal scientist for Alphys. It's not stated exactly how long before Alphys he was the royal scientist, but there's a bit of text, because in the True Lab there is a missing entry known as entry number 17. There is one for there is an entry number 17 for Alphys, which is just pretty much what she said to us in the power generator room. But if you do something that I don't know how to do it, you can see entry number 17 in Wingdings in the capital letter alphabet, which says this: entry number 17, dark, darker yet darker. The darkness keeps growing, the shadows cutting deeper. Photon readings negative. Next experiment seems very, very interesting. What do you two think? Again, there's not much on Gaster. There's so many theories about Gaster. Like, everyone thinks he's related to Sans Papyrus, which I agree on. But the exact relation, no one can decide on. There's my particular favourite for feels. It's like for good feels is Dadster, where he's just the dad who's also a royal scientist, and it's quite sweet. Sometimes he's a bit of a neglectful dad. And then there's the ones where he created Sans Papyrus artificially in a lab. And there are some very depressing fanfics on that one. If you were looking for a good one, I would say Handplates by Zala on DeviantArt and Tumblr. That's an excellent one. There's also theories going around that he created Frisk, which is an interesting one. I particularly like the homegrown fanfiction for that. Now talk a little bit about Sans. Sans, as I said when we fight Asgore, is the final boss for the Genocide route. And if I go back, I'm not going to read out all his text on the Genocide route, because frankly we'll be here all day. But he talks about knowing about resets. It's not stated if he remembers them, but he knows about them. And he said once he realised that these resets will happen, he just sort of started to give up. It's like, what's the point if everything you do doesn't matter? It's just going to be reset. Then he goes, "Is that a poor excuse? Is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know." And then he talks about our reports show an anomaly in the timelines. So gives the impression that he was working with someone. Maybe he was working with Gaster. There's the other theory about Sans and Gaster is that Sans was his lab assistant or his intern or something. I don't know. So he was working with Gaster about the timelines. And the machine in Sans's lab is rumoured to be what either would bring Gaster back or what he fell into. Potentially. Not entirely sure. I think Toby Fox on Twitter did say that there is no way that machine's going to be fixed. it's not possible he's not coming back. So we're not going to see Gaster canonically, I don't think.
Oh, never mind.
Toby might change his mind. He might not. What else am I going with this? I suppose I can't talk about Sans talking about Papyrus, because Sans, he can go through Hot Land. He didn't go through Hot Land.
Oops. I'll go back.
Because Sans knows about the resets. What does Papyrus know? It wouldn't surprise anyone, I think, if Papyrus didn't know, if Sans didn't tell Papyrus about the resets. But I find it intriguing about what if he does know. Because Papyrus is so innocent, he's so trusting, that even if he knows that the chance that the protagonist could kill him, there's a pretty high chance the protagonist could kill him, he's gonna do it. He still tries to save them. I think that says so much about Papyrus' character. It's so sweet. And there's a couple of AUs going around, I think Disbelief Papyrus, where Papyrus and Sans kind of swap, not like under swap, but where Sans faces you in Snowdin and you kill him, and it goes into the genocide route. Keep going.
Keep going in there?
Keep going out through Hotland, talk to people.
I tried.
No,
Anyways.
you didn't.
Alright, the other lifts. Whoops.
Yes, the other lifts.
Pardon me.
So there's Disbelief Papyrus. So in genocide route, you kill Sans first, so it's Papyrus who faces you in the Judgment Hall. And there's two outcomes for this, both equally depressing. Either Papyrus still believes in you and is still trying to get you to stop fighting, even though you've killed everyone. He still believes that you're going to do it. Or Papyrus has given up on you, and he fights you the same way Sans would, and it's heartbreaking either way. It's so sad. It really is.